Hey guys, so this video is going to be different. It's going to be very informative, it's going to be very deep, and I want to talk to you all about why I decided to practice minimalism and what is minimalism really. So a couple months back I decided to take the journey and started doing some research on minimalism and what it is and how can it benefit my life. I first came across this whole idea and this whole practice by the name of a content creator or YouTuber by the name of Matt and he really basically opened my eyes to this type of living and this type of practice, and I started doing research because I was really inquisitive. I was really, I had the drive to figure out what it was and how can it be applied to my life, and I started doing research, and I became more and more interested in the way of living and being a minimalist and how could it benefit me. And realistically, I started putting things into place, and let me share with you some of the benefits it really brought to my life and how possibly it could do the same thing for you. Now, there's 3 areas that really affected me personally. One, physical space. Minimalism really is about breaking down your life to a very simplistic core. Let me explain that to you. As humans, we tend to accumulate items, material stuff, be it trinkets, clothes, whatever it could be, and some of these items may not be meaningful to our lives. It may not add value to our lives. And one of the things that I personally needed to do was to start decluttering my life. And I started to look inwards and started to say, okay, is this important to me? Has it had value to my life? And if it hasn't, if I haven't answered the first question, I got rid of it. And that was important for me as the first step. And it's going to be a difficult step because obviously there's a lot of things that we hold on to, sentimental values that we may not want to get rid of. And you don't have to get rid of it. You don't have to just go and throw it away. You could leave it there. You could put it in a bag. You could put it in a box. You can leave it there. Just put it in the back of your mind, because the idea is really to clear up your mind and your physical space. And it's important to have a free and clear physical space. So, that's one of the ways it benefited me. The second way it benefited me is with time management, because now I had so much less clutter, and I could have now shift my attention to so many more meaningful stuff or items or tasks. I had more time to try new things, take care of my personal health, learn new editing methods, learn new photography methods, and so many different things that helped me, rebalance or recalibrated my life. Because as I say, you as a minimalist, you really need to learn how to focus on things that are important to you and not things that are not important to you. And it's going to be difficult, again, as I say, for you to figure out what is and isn't important to you. So once you figure that out, it's a great step forward in you becoming a minimalist. Now, this is an evolution of yourself, because it's going to be difficult. You may not have to practice the entire spectrum of being a minimalist. You could take parts of the practice and apply it to your life, providing that it benefits you. And it will benefit you, right? The third and final area which it really affected my life was with my finances. And again, I'll explain. Because we are so attached to material stuff, acquired material stuff, whether it be camera gear, whether it be clothes, shoes, whatever it may be, I now look at using my time and my money and my energy very efficiently. So I'm down to the core of my my items. So I don't have a lot of clothes, I don't have a lot of like shoes, equipment. I have basically what I need to shoot a video, or what can help me get through a job. I am not focusing on buying the latest and the greatest. So the money that I am going to be saving, or I have saved on not spending on meaningful, or not meaningful, but unmeaningful stuff, or not meaningful stuff, I could use that and travel. I could invest in things that could make my life much more understanding, much more meaningful. So there's so many ways it can really benefit your life, and it's basically for you to figure out how it's going to benefit your life, because it's not something that's going to happen overnight or over a couple of weeks. It may take months, it may take a year for you to really figure out what's best for you. And it's a evolving practice, because you may start from one spectrum and then you may end up in a totally different direction. But the end result basically is about you being more focused, understanding, a better person inward and outward. And it will take some time and self-reflection to really get you to that point. So this is going to be a continuing series on my channel, me speaking about minimalism and how it may benefit you and how it has benefited me. So I'm going to be going through a various series of videos as to showing you my journey from start to where I am now. And I'm nowhere where I really want to be, but I'm growing and I'm learning. And once you open your mind to learning and understanding, you're nearly there. So I appreciate you guys sitting here and taking the time to listen to me talk about this personal and deep journey that I'm on. And I hope that you could join me on the other series and listen to my stories as to what minimalism has done for me, and I hope it could benefit you in some way. So I really appreciate you guys being here. I hope to see you in the other series. Thanks guys. Don't forget to subscribe and share the video if it's important to you.